Can you turn your iPad Air 2 into a device almost as good as an iPad Air Pro? I think you can if you use the Logitech Blok case. So what I really like about the Logitech Blok case is that it utilizes a kickstand system, so it's really simple and easy to set up and get going. Unlike most folio cases where you have to wrap it around and kind of fumble around with it, it's really simple and it kind of stops that awkward in public feeling when you're fooling around with your tablet trying to get it set up. Another thing I like is that the keyboard is actually attachable and detachable via a row of magnets on one side of the case, so this allows you to use it actually a lot like an iPad Pro or a Surface Pro, and allows you to use it in its kind of pure tablet form if you want to without having to have a keyboard on the back side of your case or fumble around with actually anything. You can also close it and actually use it as a cover for your device too when you're putting it in the backpack, so it keeps your screen protected as well. So that's a major plus in my opinion. I could also argue that the keyboard that comes with the Logitech Blok case is actually better than the one that Apple made for the iPad Pro because it comes with a set of function keys which Apple inexplicably kind of just left out of their own keyboard. So this allows you to do things like talk to Siri, use the volume controls, press play and stop on media, and even use the search function for universal search on the iPad. Here's what I don't like about the Logitech Blok case. It's actually insanely hard to put on and take off. Like every time I try to take it out of the case, I really feel like I'm flexing the iPad and I might crack the screen, so it's definitely a design flaw. You're not going to want to be taking it in and out of the case very often if you're using the Logitech Blok case. One thing I don't like about the Logitech Blok case is it actually adds quite a bit of bulk and heft to your iPad. So if you bought your iPad because of its sleek design and lightweight, you're not going to be using this case. You're probably going to be wanting to look for something that's actually a little bit thinner and lighter. That said, the trade-off in functionality I think is really there, so if you want something like a keyboard and you want extra protection for your case, I can highly still recommend this. You're just going to lose a little bit of the benefit that comes with such a light device such as the iPad Air 2. I also wish the Logitech Blok case held up a bit better. I've been using it pretty much every day for the past 3 months. And it's not holding up quite as well as I would like. There's a ding where the kickstand is, where part of the plastic on the back kind of chipped off. So I wish it was holding up a little bit better, but not too bad, not anything that would prevent you from buying it, just not quite as sturdy as I would hope. So what's the conclusion here? I really do love this case and keyboard combo. I think the real test of whether you should buy this or not is whether you would actually use it over your laptop. And for me personally, I preferred using it over my MacBook Pro, hauling that around, which is a little bit heavier. This gave me a little bit more lightweight and the same functionality, especially with the iPad Air 2, which can do things like multitask. So for me, I really did prefer this. It was easier to transport, it was lighter, and still had a lot of the performance that I need when I'm on the go. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, it's been real.